everyone. My name is Tinashe, and I have the pleasure of speaking to you all today, giving Toby a break and be the first contributor to the Voices of RDaSH for 2025. So a little about me. I'm a Strategic Development Manager and the chair of our Race, Equality and Cultural Heritage Network. I've worked in the Trust in various admin roles in community nursing, and I've also worked in organizational development and patient safety. I'm of African Zimbabwean heritage, a Christian, a mom, a wife, and a daughter to first-generation migrants who came to work in the National Health Service, who taught me the importance of authenticity, integrity, inclusion, and community power. I've lived in South Yorkshire for over 20 years, and I must say the community spirit I have and continue to experience is overwhelmingly great. From neighbours taking out bins when we're away, receiving Christmas gifts, or my son's favourite, helping the neighbour rescue a lost pet bunny rabbit and taking it to a local vet's to find its rightful owner. All of this and more makes me realise the importance of communities we belong to, and how going out into those communities to offer our services will help in delivering our key strategic objectives 3 and 5 of extending our community offers through partnership and collaboration with neighbouring organisations. This will help in shifting towards prevention while looking beyond the parapet of how things have been done traditionally in the NHS. This will require brave leadership and commitment, especially when working with seldom heard communities. Through delivering tailored health interventions in places of worship, and I would add to this to include community centres, libraries, sport and leisure centres, to name a few, we have recently been approaching some of these to see how feasible it would be for our services to deliver care from those spaces that historically may have never been considered. On one such visit, I met a gentleman who said to me, "It is a bit too late for me, as I would have benefited immensely if I could have had my mental health care closer to home. But to know that this is something that will happen, I know it will help a lot more people who sometimes cannot afford to get to where they can get the help." This links in quite well with Promise 6 on poverty-proofing our services, with one of the key themes identified being on transport to attend healthcare appointments. Part of the ethos behind the methodology we are following, shared by Children's North East, is to listen to the voices of the people who are using our services we provide to support them by making sure that no activity or planned activity that is offered within RDaSH services identifies, excludes, treats differently, or makes assumptions about those children, young people and families whose household income or resources are lower than others. So far, we have managed to do this within 3 services: CAMS in North Links, Podiatry in Doncaster, and Early Interventions in Rotherham. Presently, we are working with a group of 6 services, 25 individual services to be exact, and we will be reaching out soon to a lot more services during the course of the year. In doing this, work will have already started to identify some common themes, and from them, work is already underway to bring back some of the things that worked before, such as money advice, collaborating with the Citizens Advice Service. I will not have done justice to this vlog if I do not talk about Promise 26, which focuses on steering our organisation to become an anti-racist organisation. The REACH network, together with other inclusion networks in the organisation, carry within them a richness in lived experience that can be shared to help in addressing issues of inequality. Tackling any issues of racism, ableism, sexism is mainstream work and is everyone's business within our organisation to help ensure that we make the workplace safe, equitable, and inclusive. And getting this right not only makes for a great environment, but helps in contributing to some of the health outcomes we want to see achieved. The REACH network is working on reviving the offer of reverse mentoring in the organization, which will allow managers, team leads, and department leads to learn from staff working in various roles in the organization. Information on this will be available soon on the RDaSH intranet. It's a Friday today, and as a working mum, I get to shut down my laptop and get into full home administration mode. It's a birthday weekend in our house, so an active weekend for me. To those who are working over the weekend, thank you. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you'd like any more information about anything I've talked about, please get in touch. And for anything specific to the REACH network, contact details are on the screen now. Thank you.